Welcome to MennoNews. I'm Canton Deck, one of your hosts.
And I'm Jeremy Platt, and we are live on location for today at K.R. Barkman Park here in Steinbach. And well, Canton, what a spring we have had.
Oh, it has been terribly nice this spring. It has been so warm and beautiful.
Gorgeous. The sun's been out and shining, and I've gotten so much yard work done already. It's crazy.
And Easter was just a wonderful
that
weekend.
Easter Sunday was about as good as you can get.
We had a gathering outside with my family, and we spent like a good 10 hours out there, and we were comfortable.
Oh, it was very comfortable. We were out there doing some skeet shooting.
Oh.
Yeah, and well, everyone got a sunburn, so...
Well, that's how you know it's a good
Then you
Easter,
know it was
when
a good
everyone gets a sunburn.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So it has been real beautiful
Wonderful
so far.
spring so
And
far. A little bit dry, though.
It has been a little bit on the dry side,
Yeah.
which has had some issues, especially with the fires.
Yeah, and those fire bans that are on there, folks, you got to be listening to those because, I mean, there's been some property in the Steinbach area that has been catching fire.
What, did you hear about Menno Siemens?
No.
That Menno guy, you know, has his property out there. It's
Yeah.
kind of back in the back.
Yeah,
40
that
there.
rental
That's
property.
a rental property.
Yeah,
there.
that place is a dump.
Well, I know, and he was burning some garbage there, and the whole place caught fire.
Oh, no.
Well, went up in flames.
Oh, good for him.
Well, I know. Think about
Yeah.
the insurance. money
Yeah,
there.
no, that'll be...
Now,
Oh,
right, you gotta be careful about the fires.
Yeah,
'Cause
like I said, there's been some buildings that have been burning in the Steinbach area, and no one benefits from that sort of thing.
no
at all.
one benefits from that sort of thing.
So just make sure that you're being careful.
And part of the dry weather is the drought conditions.
Yeah.
How are your fields looking?
Well, they're looking pretty dry, and I mean, it's that time of year where you're thinking about starting to put some seeds in the ground,
Yeah.
and well, it's looking like a little bit dusty.
Well, that's what I've been hearing as well. And I got a brother-in-law who lives near the Morden area there, and he farms potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
And they have those big irrigation ponds because they irrigate those,
Mm.
and they are bone dry right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what you get for irrigating. I say that the plant should only be watered by God. So,
Absolutely. And plus, come on, you got to live in yon seed. That's what you get.
exactly. For sure.
Anyways, one of the nice things about the warm spring, even though it has been dry, it has been great for some outdoor activities.
Oh,
And I saw some people out on a golf course
Yeah,
over there
they
in the
opened up.
fly-in. It was busy.
it has been very busy. And now I haven't gotten out on the golf course yet this year, but I did hit the driving range.
Oh, and how'd that go?
Well, not very good. It looks like it's going to be a rough year of golf for me.
Oh, no, your swing's not looking good to this
Well,
year?
I got out there and halfway through a bag of balls, and I was already pretty sore. My arms were tired, and I realized I'm just not very good at golf.
Well, that'll happen to the best of
Yeah,
us. Plus,
yeah.
I mean, dairy farming isn't the best preparation for the golf season,
No, that's
especially artificial insemination. That can't be good for your swing.
That does a little bit on the arms. So
Absolutely. So, anyways, that's stuff to look forward to.
yeah. Well, big news story, Kenton, for the season as well as this fancy new building we're getting in Steinbach. As High Life is coming to town.
That's right, the High Life news.
Yeah.
That's the biggest news of the spring, I think.
For sure. And that building, I tell you, Kenton, I saw the pictures, the renderings of it, and I'm telling you, that looks like it's a little bit fancy-smancy there with that big skyscraper made out of glass.
That's right, it's a farm. High Life is a farm, and they
Yeah.
got a skyscraper in a city.
Bunch of pig farmers and a skyscraper doesn't make much sense to me.
No, I think it might be the influence of their investors from Japan there.
Oh, yeah.
And Thailand.
All that foreign investment. It is a shame to see the local heart of this company being taken away like that.
That's right. All that's local these days with High Life is most of the pigs and the employees, and most of their facilities and that plant over there in Nipawa.
Yeah.
And
And the whole company still managed pretty much locally too. So
well, that is right. Most of that's there.
Yeah.
But all of that investment from overseas.
all that foreign money coming in here, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't know if I like all that money coming into the southeast
Yeah,
like that.
local should be local money coming in. So
That's exactly right. Oh, another news story that we for sure wanted to mention was the Blatz Road there down on 52.
Oh, yeah, that's a little bit of a backward situation there. Usually roads get paved when they're gravel, not get the gravel when they've been paved.
But now they're tearing all of the asphalt out of there and turning it back into a gravel road.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are very angry about it, I
Oh,
hear.
yeah, I've got some French off in that area, and they are pretty furious. I
Oh,
tell
so you go down there all the time then?
No, I avoid that as much as I can. That's my in-laws' side, so I try to stay out of that area.
Probably best that it turns to gravel then, right?
Yeah, it'll probably be good.
Serve them right over there.
For sure. But
we got the whole COVID thing that continues here in
Yes,
Steinbach and Manitoba and the world, really.
Yeah, and the big part of that with this spring is this vaccination that's been going on here and trying to get everyone all vaccinated.
Well, and you know, Jerry, I was thinking about this, and I thought you might be able to lend your opinion here. How on earth can it take so much time to vaccinate just one province like this?
They started a while ago, and they still are not very far along. Like when we vaccinate the herd at the cows there, we do it all in just one afternoon. And we just get the slap shot out, and we just go through the herd and stick one, and that's 2 people.
That's just 2 people in one afternoon.
Yeah, just going through the herd, sticking one cow, then the next cow, then the next cow.
You'd think they could just get one of those slap shots and load up that AstraZeneca stuff and go door to door in Steinbach.
For sure. Like, me and you could go door to door in Steinbach. We could probably get Steinbach done in just a couple days.
Just one weekend, and we would have it done.
Yeah.
And that is what we want you, the provincial government, to think about, if any of you are listening, just so you know.
I mean, they've got all this bureaucracy that they've got to deal with, and probably every time we'd go to a door, we'd have to get them to sign a form or something.
Oh, forms. Yeah, right. Of course, like all of that stuff.
Oh, I'm just sorry. We got to move on. I'm getting a little worked up with this topic here.
Sure. I think up next, and probably our last story of the day here, as the concert in the park.
Oh, for sure, Ken. And that's why we're here really today at the concert in the park, as summer is so close here. And as we've started thinking about this, and the Concerts in the Park series is a wonderful thing put on in our community by the SAC. And it's a bunch of concerts that happen every year in the K.R. Barkman Park. And I love it because you can just go there and sit back with your friends, chat, and eat some spats.
Well, and you can talk all you want, and it is just a fun place to listen to music.
It's so nice, and the music's not bad, too.
No, and sometimes they come around and they tell you to be quiet. But the nice thing is, it's a public park, so you don't actually have to listen.
No, you don't at all. And if they have a problem, the singer can sing a little bit louder. That's what I see.
And they get some good groups that are in, but I really like the ones that are more like background music, like the choirs.
Oh, yeah, I had one they had a dance troupe there last year, and, I think that sort of thing should be done in private, not out in the public place. But that's just my opinion
The rest of the concerts in the park are
very good, yeah.
And we're excited about them, and we think that you should be, too.
Yeah, well, I think that's all that we've got for today, Canton. I'm getting a little chilly, and so I think that that's a wrap for tonight.
That's right. I'm Canton Dak.
And I'm Jeremy Platt.
And this is
MennoNews. Good night.